Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 5th grade concept of dividing whole numbers and unit fractions. This is standard 5.3L in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 16 off the 2018 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and then we will look at our answers together. So we have this expression, 1/12 divided by 36. That's all we have. We need to figure out what our answer is, and we have something as large as 432 to as small as 1 over 432. So let's see if we can draw a picture of what we are wanting to do here. So let me see 1/12. All right, so I'm going to draw a pretty big rectangle here, and I'm going to cut this into 12ths because I just really want us to visualize what exactly we're doing here, and then we'll figure out a way to do this without necessarily drawing a picture, because ultimately that's what we want to be able to do. So there's my fourths. I'm going to take each fourth, cut it in thirds, and there we go. I've got my 12ths. So I'm looking at, let's look at this first 12th. We're going to look at this one right here. So if I am wanting to look at this 12th, here's my 1/12. I need to divide this 1/12 into 36 pieces. That's going to be a little bit crazy. So what that means is I'm probably going to maybe do a 6 by 6. So let me see if I can do thirds like this. And I'm going to cut each third in half. That's going to give me sixths. Now I've got 6 bars there. If I could do the same thing, draw thirds. I'm going to cut each third in half. There we go. I have successfully made 1/12 divided into 36 pieces. And there we go. That's the result, is that little tiny piece right there. Now, rather than drawing that in every single one of these boxes, I can just say, you know what? That's 36, 36, 36. These are all 36s. So how many 36s am I going to take? Well, that's going to be 36 times 12, because there are 12 boxes here. This is 1/12. So let's just double check. Probably sure it's going to be 432, because that's what my answer choices are. So that's going to be 12. That's 6. That's 7. And that's 36. And there we go. There's my 432. Now, my answer is not going to be J, even though that's the number I just came up with. Remember, this was a fraction, and I took 1. I was just trying to find the denominator. That's all this is right here, is the denominator. Is 432. So my answer is going to be G. Now, how do we do that without drawing a picture? Well, let's take a look at this right here. Dividing by 36. We're going to use a trick called a reciprocal. A reciprocal is a number. When you multiply by another number, you get to 1. So think of it as the opposite. So if I wanted to multiply something by 2 to get to 1, I would multiply it by 1/2. Because if I multiplied straight across, it'd be 2 over 2, and that equals 1. You notice what I did is I just took my 2, and I just flipped it upside down, made that my denominator, and put a 1 as a numerator. Same thing happens with 3. If I want to multiply 3 and get it back to 1, its reciprocal is 1/3. And here's the nice thing. When you divide by a number, it's the same as multiplying by the reciprocal. So I'm going to take my 1/12, and instead of dividing by 36, I'm going to multiply by its reciprocal, 1/36. So dividing by 36 is the same as multiplying by 1 over 36, and that's going to get you your 1 over 432. Your answer is G.